Oh, you didn't know? Hey, what's up, guys? Joe here, coming at you today from Town Hall 8. We're on the Little Joe account, and it's been 4 days. We have the laboratory fully upgraded to level 6, and it's time to start researching. So we're going to do a research order today. This is personal preference. A lot of thought process has gone into this. I've gotten a lot of comments in the last video from this episode that on what you guys would do. But anyways, since our last encounter on the Little Joe account, multiple upgrades have finished. The clan castle finished, the dark elixir storage finished, but the dark elixir barracks are still going. We got 22 hours left on those barracks over here. But anyway, since then we had dropped the dark elixir drill to level 1, and it's currently upgrading to level 2. So it'll be up level 2 in an hour and 51 minutes. And then we'll try to get it back down to level 3. Get it maxed out at level 4 as quickly as possible. That way we have some dark elixir revenue coming in. But anyways, also got the dark spell factory placed. And then next I'll probably put my barbarian king down. Not quite sure yet, but I got the dark elixir sitting. And I don't think I'm going to use it today unless I'm able to pull. No, I'm not going to be able to pull it right now. But anyways, that 5th builder. So remember I said, build the walls. I don't know if you paid attention or noticed, we're all tapped out on level 7 walls. We've caught up with the current wall set on this base, and that one builder has been putting in work, man. This little guy's been sweating his tail off, but he's been able to get 9 pieces of level 8 walls done, and he's also built all the new traps and upgraded them. So the skeleton traps are down and upgraded to level 2, as well as both of the air bombs. The new air bombs are up to level 3 and matching the other ones. Sinking air mine stays level 1 until you go to Town Hall 9, so I'm not really worried about that one right now. Can't do anything with it. And the giant bomb is now level 2. We'll take it up to level 3 probably later on. It starts crossing over into the one-day upgrades. So this little guy has been working his butt off. But anyways, he's gotten a lot of work done so far, and that's why I keep that one free builder. Just let him work on walls, take care of the traps, max all the traps out, and max all the walls out, while the other 4 are working away on what right now I'm currently working on is elixir upgrades. Once I'm done with the elixir upgrades, all the elixir will go towards the research lab from then on out until Town Hall 8 is maxed out. So anyways, back to what the video is about. We're going to go ahead and get into the laboratory. And so when we first look at it, we got everything's unlocked, ready for upgrade. Obviously, I haven't unlocked the P.E.K.K.A.s yet because I haven't built the level 10 barracks yet. And I still don't have Valkyries yet. I will here in 22 hours. I'll have Valkyries. And then I'll try to get that barracks down to unlock the golems. But we'll see what happens with that one in a couple of days. But anyways, really right now, all I'm doing is barching. So before I get too far ahead of myself, or my attack log, all I've been doing is barch. I mean, it's just straight barch, 100, and using my barbarian king in between. And it's fairly easy right now to get loot. Gold and elixir is ever flowing at Town Hall 8 so far down here in the Gold League where I'm hanging out. But it's starting to get a little bit harder. So back into the lab, I really considered going with the level 3 dragons right off the bat. The only problem that bothers me about that is it's 9 days of waiting when I could be doing other troops in the process. So before I get ahead of myself, well, that's my bad. Before I get ahead of myself, all of these troops, these lower elixir troops, are all 5-day upgrades. Everything is a 5-day upgrade to include the wall breaker. The balloons are 5 days. Healers going to level 3 are 5 days. And then I believe the wizards are also 5 days. And then when we cross over into spells, 4 days there. And then we start going into a week wait and a 5-day wait there. So honestly, what I'm really considering in my first pick of this whole thing is I need some tanking for my barge and my goblins to start working our way into the base and getting some of these mines and elixirs pumps that have been moved inside the bases. The bases aren't really necessarily hard, but the loot is getting harder to get to. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start out. My number 1 pick for upgrade will have to be the giant, and I'm going to go ahead and put him in and get him cooking now because I want to get this 5 days started. And this is really the order that I'm going to go in, and I put a lot of thought into this. For the next 2 weeks, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go giants, Then we're going to go with the goblins. The goblins at level 5 at Town Hall 8 are pretty powerful, and they'll suck up a lot of resources and collect up a lot of stuff to keep that golden elixir going. The elixir will be mainly for finishing up these last couple of elixir upgrades, as well as having the gold to dump into walls, and then when we start transferring over into the defenses. So giants, goblins, that'll be 5 days. Then we're going to do the wall breakers, which will be another 5 days. That'll put me at 15 days of wait time, which will be exactly 2 weeks. So I'll be working on farming troops and being able to start working on getting bigger loot than what I'm getting right now. And then I'll drop the dragon. So I'm going to put the dragon in next, because that's at that point I should start crossing over into upgrading defenses, starting with placing my new defenses. In 2 weeks I should be placing my new defenses, which will alter my war weight. So with that being said, right now I've moved up 1 slot on the war map. I still sit mostly as a Town Hall 7 in defenses, so I'm not jumping up at all in the defensive realm because I haven't built any defenses or upgraded anything. So by the time in 2 weeks I should be at start placing defenses, and then I'll drop the dragon for 9 days. So that's going to be almost just over a week wait. And then once I'm done with the dragon, then I'll drop the lightning spell. And by then I should also have the earthquake spell unlocked from the dark spell factory being finished and being upgraded to level 2 by then. So that'll be about 3 weeks worth of stuff, and I should have everything unlocked that is required for the Town Hall 8 Dragloon attack strategy. So we'll start out with Dragloon in the war composition, and then we'll start upgrading and moving into the Hog Riders, and then start moving into the Golems, Hog Riders, and then just continuously progressing and getting tougher. So anyways, I got Giant, Goblin, Wall Breaker, Dragon, and then a Lightning spell. From there, we'll go ahead and probably knock out the Wall Breakers, or not the Wall Breakers, that's already on my list, goodness. We'll knock out the Wizards and start working on War Troops. So the Wizards is another 5 days as well. And so then we'll knock out maybe possibly the heal spell at 5 days. Because once I get the Hog Riders going, I'll need the heal spell for sure. No doubt about that. So anyways, so far that is my current picks for my laboratory research order. And stay tuned for this thing as it progresses. In the next couple weeks, we're going to start working on war compositions and showing how I progress up through the map, as well as farming strategies. We're going to start working on farming strategies. When I farm, I don't use clan castle troops, so hopefully that might help some of you guys out that do not use or can't get clan castle troops. So yeah, I'll start working on farming strategies without clan castle troops. And if you got suggestions for farming troops other than barge, other than mass goblins, then certainly drop them down in the comments below. And thanks for watching, guys.